Good afternoon. There's two of us, both free radicals, and we were in one group together, which is why you're having us both doing a double act. So we found that our group actually had a lot of shared ideas came out that crossed over. And I'm going to paraphrase it, say that first of all we had what we thought was a very interesting challenge that boils down to how the hell do we get social prototyping without tears? So the background to this was that we're very good at stuff prototyping, and designers in particular are good about that, but we're not very good about making changes to society by prototyping it and things like that. So that was the key challenge. Above that, a theme that might need addressing through this challenge would be how do you get social progress without fear? Because it was put that we get so frightened, we're constantly having fear of the world around us and other people and tourists and death and everything, children, whatever, shoved down our throats. How the hell as society do we get back a little bit of responsibility and stop blaming everyone and not be so frightened of everything? Methods, again, ideas came up from individual people, sometimes quite shared. And the heart of this was how the hell do we liberate the power of universities and students in particular at universities. We thought that this was a structural thing that we would really like to push at universities, and it might be by getting a day a year or a day a term where everyone had the right to do something different and outside, and maybe looking at old ideas and using old ideas, or it might be projects that acted as vehicles that you could get other people involved in.
And we looked at maybe having a non-typical research council, a sort of a people's research council, where non-specific projects could come in. And we also thought about other groups outside universities, because we had a bit of a debate about what universities' roles were. Kind of maverick groups who have a lot of power, and we came to the conclusion that innovation, since it was a form of madness, that actually mental hospitals are full of strange ideas and are the antithesis to the norm. Also prisons, and other large groups and large organisations where people have the flexibility to engage in projects. And a key thing was, how do you do this without money? Finding adequate time for ideas to come to fruition, and how we might introduce non-vocational skills and recognise all the non-vocational skills.
We haven't answered the how do you do it without money yet, but we really think that there's something to be said for the slowness of projects that don't have financial constraints, and we can all surely liberate a little bit of time to do things.
Yeah. And we did have some very specific technology issues that came up, but we actually focused most of our discussion on the social environment and on cultural inoculation.
That's it.
Time up.
That's it. Thank you.